Waylon Reavis.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce my name. Everybody gets it wrong.
Everybody
Don't
gets
feel
it
bad.
wrong. I don't feel bad. I don't feel
Everybody
too
does.
bad now.
No, don't, man. It's like Beavis and Butthead ruined my name, so don't feel
Oh. Oh no. Okay, and then we
That was
got
a great show.
welcome to the show, James
Yeah, man.
Kopechny, my cohort as always. On here, and I'm Richard Moore. So actually, I almost started in to call you what is this? Waylon Dick for Snatch? Dick Thriller Snatch? I was like, what the
Dick
fuck is
Felter
that?
Snatch.
Okay, Belt.
Dick.
Is that from
Dick
an old
Felter
band? Is
Snatch.
that from an older band? Is that from a?
It was some stuff with Circus of Dead Squirrels, and it was just
Okay.
they all had made up characters, and
Okay.
nothing was funnier than Dick Felter.
It's fucking hilarious. I laughed so hard when I started reading that on Wikipedia. I almost lost it. I was like, man, that's fucking cool.
I only did it one time on series, one time, only once, and that name has followed me forever. It is so funny.
It's iconic, dude. Like
That's fucking awesome. So yeah, you guys recorded an album last year. You guys in a Killer's Confession. You guys wound up signing to EMP.
Yeah.
Label group. Okay. I took a listen to some of the songs last night, and I was like, dude, you have amazing vocals. You have a very wide range, and like, I think it's beyond even some of the stuff that you've done with Mushroomhead. Range-wise,
thank you.
Range-wise, yeah, I think it's really awesome. I was really kind of getting into that, and I went back and I started looking through the old Mushroomhead catalog, of course, you know what I mean, before, getting you on here, and I was like, wow, man, like, there's a total different break of the generation that you kind of tenured with Mushroomhead, and then like the J-Man kind of era of Mushroomhead, and
Yes.
I think the singing on your level is way better, and I'm not the only person
Thank
who says
you.
that. I'm not the only person who says that either.
Well, that's the thing with the new album. We're stepping even further.
Yes.
I'm working with Sahaj Tickerton in L.A.
Okay.
on the album, and
Yeah.
we're 6 songs deep into the new album, and Church is showing up here in another week to finish it up, recording, and I'm supposed to hook back up with Sahaj in December
Okay.
to finish it. And it's just like he pushes me in a way that no one's ever heard me.
Okay,
And
yeah.
that's the point. I'm really reinventing who I am as a musician. Other fans love what I've done, but it's, why chase what I've done? I've already did it. So I'm really looking at what I haven't done and broadening my range of what I can do.
Okay.
And working with outside producers, which I really have never at all in-house. Really taking an outside perspective of what I can do, and then what they envision for me to do, and to have somebody sit back and piece by piece with me is just, it's wow. I had some success with on Outside with Sahaj, and
Yeah.
that's been our biggest song released to date was Angel, and Sahaj really, opened the door for me there, and that's what opened my mind to changing what I've done. Because, Unbroken was just it has a broad range to it, but it really has that very angry undertone to it throughout the whole album. And with the new stuff, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's
totally
not,
different energy.
It's not that, that negative. It's not there. It's not me just wanting to bash somebody's head in. I really got away from that. But like I said, time, you either numbs you or heals wounds. And
Right.
in my case, it's numbed me, and I'm not, I'm not there anymore. So with the new stuff, I'm really more about soul searching and broadening.
Yeah, you got to broaden your horizons on what you're. If you ever stop evolving as a musician or a person, like that's when you backpedal on everything. And I think that A Killer's Confession really showed that you You kept growing as a person. You kept growing past what you had experienced, and it put you into a new light. And I'm glad you seem like you think you've kind of moved past everything. And we all have this, like, we all need to live our lives like one day at a time. Like,
Yes,
if we ever
we do.
live in the past and keep living in the past, we'll never move past anything, and that's where we'll live for the rest of our lives in depression, and self-doubt and all the isms and schisms you can get yourself into. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, of course, man. It's like I had to change everything in my life. I went from living one life, and it took time. It took a lot of healing, and a lot of people don't get that. I've done like 3 interviews where I've said things, and it's so funny because people think that's all I do is talk about that, and I don't.
Right.
It's like
it's not even a part of your life anymore.
No, it's not. And I like the other day, I made a statement about my opinion, Volume 3, and the only reason I even gave that opinion was because I did the work, I did the album, I did the video. And to see it turn out like it did, yeah, I can give my opinion because I was there, That's the funny part. And, like, people think, oh, you just try to ride drama and get people pick up the story. I don't.
Okay, and we're back.
And we're back. We dropped
technical
Waylon.
Difficulties on Sunday.
We dropped Waylon. No.
You dropped me. Shit.
Shit.
My past keeps going back and it keeps happening all over. Keep getting dropped.
Damn it, man.
Okay, as you were...
Dude, it's cool to see that you do it, man.
But what I was saying was, it's like, people think that I'm trying to get a story or something. I don't give a damn about that. Only reason I said something because I wanted them to hear what I had to say.
Right.
Let them know it's like, it seems like everything I do is noticed by other things.
Right.
But
fame's
other
a
things
weird
are noticed
thing.
I'm
sorry,
it's
go
like
ahead.
I don't really pay attention, but when I do see it, I'm going to say something, and that was something I was going to say something about.
Absolutely.
You're entitled to.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, it's like, but we're not really, KC's not about, talking the past. We're all about what we do and how we do
Moving
it
forward.
Absolutely.
And it's like, and I have seriously, focused myself, my finances, my vision in AKC, and it does not reflect anything in my past. It's totally what I've always wanted to do, and if people see it, they'll know. They're going to say, "Well, this is not even the same thing," and
not even close.
I don't want to be remembered by that. I want to be remembered by what I'm doing now.
Your legacy will follow. Your legacy will follow you, but you're always trying to keep striking forward to keep building it, and you don't want people.
Oh yeah, well that's what I said.
Oh, go ahead.
Exactly. It's going to follow me, but I definitely don't want to be the high point of what I've done. Because if that's the high point, I'm regretting the shit out of it.
Oh man.
I don't think it will be in the end. You know what I mean? In the end, I don't think it will be.
I'm hoping not.
It sounds like your story's not even close to being done yet. So.
Oh no, I just turned 40. I really don't want to go much past 50. I got 10 more years, and I'm being honest, man. It's like the road is a tough place. I don't care who you are, man. It's fun. The only fun part about it is the hour that you play, man. But you spend a lot of time traveling. I mean, you spend a lot of money. You got to pay for your crew, your band, the merch, the travel, and you're away from your family, and you're tired, and just, the only good part about it is the hour in front of the fans.
Yeah.
And anything beyond that can just, it's for the birds, man. It's, it's like, with AKC, I wear all the hats. I'm the bus driver, I'm the merch guy.
The guy doing the marketing.
Yeah, it's all me, and it's like, I'm like, the hell with this shit? I got up this last summer, did a full U.S. run, and we did 10,000 some miles, and I drove 1,000 of them. And I'm, in full control of what I'm doing. I'm not there to party with you. I'm not there to, I'll be right now, honest, I'm 100% sober. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything. I smoke cigarettes. And cigarettes are the one thing that I do in my life And I do that because nobody around me dies. Just, my temper, when it comes to, like, because it's first time night, it's starting over, but, it's like, as soon as the show's over and it's done, I'm not the one to be hanging out and drinking after hours and just getting into mischief. That's not the life I live. And I'll be the one to be like, all right, boys, get in the van. They're sitting in the van and watching TV and playing video games or whatever, or sleeping, and I'm driving. Until I get there, then I'll maybe sleep maybe 1 or 2 hours and get up and do it all over again.
Do it all over again, yeah.
And that's the fucking suck part, man, because everybody thinks it's such a good, fun life, and it's town to town. It's like you got to get there, you got to show, you got to set up, especially with us, because, we do the multimedia show with the screens and all of that. But
yeah.
You're sitting there during the day, and something might have messed up the night before, and you're fixing it. And
always.
Always technical difficulties.
Always.
And I'm the one that programs all this stuff, so it's like I'm the one that has to fix it.
Oh man!
Oh, dude, you're speaking our language, man.
You're speaking our language. You know what I mean?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
The video.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! These programs drop. To
make sure all that stuff syncs up and it plays right. And if to be a live situation, that's different. It's like, because like people are there watching. If it goes down, it goes down. Oh well,
right.
But it's hit or miss, and so it did like a couple times. But it didn't bother me. It was a trial and error. But we got it down now, and it's like we're going to add to it. And it's like more or less we're bringing an arena show to a club.
So,
like we're bringing that real multimedia.
You guys running like an X32 live also, like with full backing tracks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
well, you do the X32. Well, the X32 is how you do the television.
Of course.
Like it all has to sync up.
Of course.
And the drum, you got to have the click in the drummer's ears, and then it runs the HDMIs to the televisions and the screens, and it all has to be sunk. And it's just like, And I'm the one that does all this damn programming, and I'm like, man, this shit's for birds.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate, dude. I'll tell you what, I've ran. I have you're actually going through an X32 right now. So you know what I mean? Like you're actually going through an X32 right now. But yeah,
now,
totally.
Do you have the board or the rack mount?
No, I actually have the full board, but it still has all the computer controls and everything else. You know what I mean?
I do the rack. I got the rack mount.
Yeah.
I got the small version.
It's the same program. The same program that runs it. Yeah.
I just don't have the knobs, and I pull it up on like an iPad and have the board in front of me, like that. But I don't use it like that because I just want to send out the channels to the front of the house and be done with it. Because, it's like we're a 4-piece band and, we do use synth sound, but I don't have a keyboard player. How the hell do you think you can play keyboards?
Right.
Well, I'm not hiring anybody because I'm spending enough money.
Right. We're doing some backing tracks right now. God damn it.
That's the thing. It's like, it's one thing to do tracks and there's one thing to be Vanilli. So. There you go.
Dude, I saw a band that, like, I'm not going to name names, but I saw a band the other day. Because I run sound, you know what I mean? Like, and so they came in, they're like a mid-level, they're a mid-level band that, you know what I mean, tours. And I don't think anybody but their guitarist played anything and the drummer played anything.
Oh, yeah.
It was all keyboards. It was, the whole sound was keyboards. Like, and no keyboard player. I was like, wow, like, and we're talking like multiple layers, like basically
a
pop band.
It's like
a pop metal
I don't
band,
need that, man. Morgan's an awesome drummer. Tommy's a hell of a player. JP holds his own.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna do my thing. It's like we don't need that. We just need it to sound like the album.
Absolutely.
And without that extra stuff, but if somebody fucks on the stage, you're gonna know it real quick.
Real quick. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, yeah. Because, it's like, it is what it is.
It is,
But, it's like, but if you want to play in this game now, you have to step it up. And you have to have this stuff. It's like, I'm using it for more than one. Like, I have so much going on that I need to have all this extra stuff. But the thing about it is you got a band there playing it, and then they have a television show running behind them. So it has to be all together, and everybody has to be, Morgan's got to run with the click. And, Coach Jones is goddamn a genius. I'm not trying to play anything. And you know, it is what it is, and you know, and to have it all, like, cool. I wish I could sit back and watch it. Like I put all the work into it, and I don't ever get to watch it. You know, she was the guy who was in the black light, because we do a full black light show with geysers and television, and it's just like, it takes people 4 songs to even react most of the time.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
we get in with this shit, and they look at us, and they're like, what? And then by the 4th song, when I actually say something, they're like, wow. You know, then you actually get a reaction out of them. It's kind of funny. Like, we were joking about it on the tour. We were all like, anything to like the 4th song? Is that going to be true? You know, he's like, and everybody's like, no, man, it makes us like bamboozled by what we're doing. Like, you could see that they're watching. And they're not they're watching you, but they're not. They're like, it's like,
all the
it's like I
musicians,
put a bigger cell phone.
All
I put a bigger cell phone on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're drawn to it. It's like, you know, flies to a damn a bug killer. They're zapped into. They're just like, oh, pretty light. And it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's annoying because you want to get them going. But, you know, it takes them a little bit to actually realize, you know, show, you know. And
figure it out.
Kind of fun it's like it's so much sensory overload. It's like maybe I pushed you a little bit too far on this.
Dude, sometimes I think, you know, you yourself might even sometimes think, well, maybe I didn't push it far enough. That perfectionist.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want nobody's head exploding or anything like that. You know, P2 bombing and none of that.
Nobody needs
that.
Don't
need that. Like this weekend we played with Jeff and we did the Hatrix Fest. And we were opening for him. And I left all that shit at home because we only did like a 30-minute set.
Right.
And I left all at home. I was like, hey, I'm not setting it up. This ain't my gig. Right? It's like I'm a guest on somebody's gig. Somebody else can worry about it. Because the first thing I did came in and I was like, did you bring the television? So I'm like, no. They had this look of relief on their face. Like,
oh, man, that's a lot of extra work, too, especially if you don't have the crew. You know what I mean? You don't have the...
We have no crew.
I didn't think you know what I mean? No, I didn't think you did, you know what I mean, the way you were talking. But that's just like all that extra responsibility, you know what I mean? Knowing that you're going to have to be responsible.
It is. Taking care of the televisions, making sure they don't get broke, you know, making sure they work. And then everybody's scared to fuck it up. And
are we going to get off sync a little bit? You know what I mean? Is the clocks, is everything sunk to the clock? Is, you know...
everything for me, punch clock? No, there's no time clock.
No. Oh, we talked about. I didn't mean that. I meant the like the master clock inside the board. Is everything set? To the master, you know, everything's set to the master.
It's all set to the master. It's all set. The Morgan, it's like.
It's all that last. Yeah, it's all that last minute. Like, okay, did I fuck this up? You know, it's that thought. You know what I mean? It becomes that little extra piece thing.
Well, they get worried and they realize real quick that it doesn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those guys. Now, if you keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over again, yeah, I will get irritated.
You really were
then. But if you mess up once, you know, it's all right. You know, we'll deal with it. We'll take care of it. You know, let's think about what we did to mess up at that point and let's correct it. You know, JP said it best. He said, if I lay my hand on your forehead on stage and I'm just like looking at you, it means one of two things: good job, son, or you fucked up.
That's an interesting.
And I was like, man, you're right too, because I'll let you know. What the hell was that? Good job. I'll be the first one to pat you on the back. The first one to be like, what the fuck was that?
Right. Oh man. So this last touring cycle, did you guys where all did you guys go? After
you guys full
released?
U.S. run.
Wow.
You did a full U.S. run when I went out to Cali. One thing we didn't do on the West Coast was Oregon, Portland, and Washington. But you know, we did all the desert.
All the desert, yeah.
All the desert. You know, I've seen a lot of desert and a lot of jackrabbits committed suicide in front of the wheels of my vehicle. I couldn't believe how fast they were dying too, man. It's like, man, y'all trying to die. They are fast too. It's like you ain't dodging that. Run wherever you will. Well, he didn't like that. That's a good kid.
You know something funny is in reality, I've never seen I've never seen a live wild armadillo. I've always seen them dead on the road.
Dude, I've seen a live one, and my wife Julie was in with me, and I'm like, look, she said, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I said, look, it's an armored possum. How could you not think that's cute? It's got armor. That was funny, because that you say that, because like we went to did a show in Kansas, and they're out there, and and she was looking for him this time. She was like looking for him, and I was saying like, good. She wants to see another one. I've never seen one before. Yeah. And to that tour, and she's seen a glimpse of it. And she's like, ooh, that's pretty nice. I think she wanted a closer look. Because I was like, how can you hate an armadillo? It's an armored possum.
Yeah, it's an armored possum. Like, yeah. I find him like I live in Tennessee, and I see him dead all the time. You know what I mean? And like here, I've never once, like I see him on the roadside dead all the time. I've never once seen a wild one that was alive. Not even one time.
Oh, they're just like a possum. They sit there and look at you, waiting to get you.
Yeah.
And
they are cute little bastards.
You
They're cute little bastards.
I just want to see the Bigfoot or something on the road. That's really what I want to see.
Hell yeah.
Get up there in the great Northwest and start looking and be like, all right, where's Sasquatch? This is Cyrus Monkey.
Oh, man. Where's that land ape at? Where's that motherfucker?
Where's that land ape, man?
Where's that land ape?
Woo, don't get near him. He looks too human.
Oh, man.
Like, I'm always like, since I'm driving, I listen to a lot of conspiracy theories. I listen to see how far people fall out of the fucking wormhole. And, it's like, and look at the skies. And I'm always like, all right, if I want to see something, it's bound to be on one of these damn drives.
Shit, man. Yeah. Dude, we're really into conspiracy theories, too. In fact, like, we devote part of the channel to, like, different things. And, like, conspiracy theories.
Tell me, please say y'all done the flat Earth.
Not yet. We haven't done flat Earth yet.
Not yet.
Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm not going to say the Earth is flat, and I'm not going to say it's round, because I'm not an astronaut. I've never been up there to see it.
Right.
But I will say this right here. I have flown to Australia. Right. I didn't see one damn curve the whole way.
Oh, shit.
I've been following that for a while. I love the argument. It's like, somebody took it that I was a believer. I'm like, no, I'm not a believer. I don't believe.
I think it's possible that this is a fucking simulation. That we could all be in a simulation.
That one, I believe that too. Like, we're called the Matrix. That's a good one too. I mean, dude, I have fell off in wormhole many times just listening to that stuff. And it's like, I'm all about the like the ancient aliens. I don't believe that the Egyptians built the pyramids. We're too stupid now to do it. So, how do I think that a bunch of Neanderthals did it? I really don't.
I agree, man.
Right? It's like the weight of those stones. It's like, okay, yeah, you really think you had like 100,000 people on fucking ropes pulling it over fucking logs?
How do you put 100,000 people on a rope? Let me ask you that. How big is that fucking rope, man?
Right? Where do you get the fucking rope?
How'd you lift it up?
That's real question. They got this stuff like down in Pucapuco and the Nautical lines and stuff. It's like they built stuff to be seen from the sky. They made airports. These lines are for fucking things to land. They don't want them to fly, okay? And if they see it, we've lost so much intelligence and technology from now. It's one or the other. I mean, we're just a race or species that has forgotten its past, or there's something up there. With all the anal probes.
Yeah.
It cut out for a second, then I heard anal probes.
I said, with the anal probes, they're harvesting farts.
Yeah.
They're harvesting farts.
Harvesting farts, man. That was a pause.
Oh man.
Yeah, Paul said that. What do you want to do? Harvest some farts?
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's just like the vast majority of all the people on the planet are either, even if they are informed, they're afraid to actually investigate for themselves because they don't want their little realities,
busted.
Burst, or they're on the opposite side where it's like, we know there's a bunch of bullshit out there, and now how do you get the masses to see that without being looked at like some crazy, conspiracy guy?
Well, the fact is, it's like the first thing people need to do is realize true knowledge is accepting that you know absolutely nothing.
Right.
That's true knowledge. When you realize that you can't even comprehend, existence and life, but the way it really works, what you need to understand is like, I know jack and shit. That's what I know is my life, okay? But when it comes to theories and math and science and how the universe works, we don't know a damn thing. We don't know nothing. And, you take the advice of, okay, this guy got a PhD. Well, he's done all this shit for work. He ain't been up there. He don't know either. We know nothing. Absolutely nothing about nothing. We know how to destroy and fight. That's pretty good.
That's it. We know how to fucking kill each other.
We look at that. We're experts at that.
Yes.
But when you really look at it, it's pretty, we don't know shit. We don't even know what's at the bottom of our fucking ocean. So we don't know nothing.
Only 3 people have been to the lowest depth. 3.
Yeah, one of them was the dude from Titanic.
Yep.
James Cameron?
Yes.
No, he was, and the other 2 are scientists at the very bottom of the Mariana Trench. That's funny as hell. I mean, and we think that we're so civilized and so just straight up, we know everything. And I just think it's like we live on a planet of dumbass, and we follow each other. And social media don't help it. Even dumber. Google makes you stupid. I call them smartphones for stupid people. Nobody retains knowledge anymore. Everybody's got Google. If you don't know it, you just look it up. Nobody's retaining that information that they have. I sit back and laugh. Like, I'm off social media. I run my fan pages, and I'll post a picture on Instagram, but I'm not the person to sit there for 5-6 hours on Facebook. Now, I watch people do this. I seriously do. I'm going to and I will leave my phone in the car. And they're like, well, don't you want to get pictures? No, man, I'm going to remember this. I don't need the picture to remember it. I don't need the post to tell everybody where I'm at or whatever. I definitely just, and then I sit there in line and I just watch people, and everybody's just glued to their damn phone. And it's just like, everybody's missing everything. Like, people can't even talk to each other. I watch people text each other from across they're texting, standing next to each other. It's like, can you not say hi? Did you forget what let me remind you, it's called hello.
I left a girl on a date because of that. She tried to text me while we're literally having dinner.
Oh my
we're
God.
sitting right across from each other, and I was just like, "Are you serious? Like, you can talk, like, look at me and talk to me." You know what I mean? And
oh man, it's retarded. I mean, excuse me if I hurt somebody's feelings when I'm saying that, but it's called freedom of speech. It's retarded.
It is.
That's another thing that gets me people people's ability to have their feelings hurt now is beyond me. I can't even go in.
Dude, we got a nation full of fucking soft pussies, and that's why we're gonna get overran.
Oh no, we're not. As long as there's still people like me, we won't. Because I'll stop and be like, shut up, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I hurt feelings. Here, let me tell you a little secret. And I was taught when I was a child. Sticks and stones, you dumb son of a bitch.
Right.
Yeah, but we kind of look at our page as a non-PC area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The podcast is a non-PC. You know what I mean? That fucking political correctness can go fucking shove its head up its own ass somewhere else.
Political correctness is racism. Let's be honest here. Political correctness tells you not to say that because it's racist. Well, that's silent racism because you're telling them that they're different. So, that's really what that is. And it makes you resent them for it. Well, here's the fact. If you don't like somebody, you don't have to say that. Because it's racist. Well, that's silent racism. Because you're telling them that they're different. So, that's really what that is. And it makes you resent them for it. Well, here's the fact. If you don't like somebody, you don't have to say that. Because it's racist. Well, that's silent racism. Because you're telling them that they're different. So, that's really what that is. And it makes you resent them for it. Well, here's the fact. If you don't want to hurt their feelings, then don't say nothing. Be smart. Don't say stupid shit. But don't be offended when somebody does. It's just their opinion. Guess what? They ran their mouth. Now they're going to have to hear you run yours. Deal with it. You know,
Right,
it's like
right.
people have just lost the ability to stand up for themselves. Everybody's a keyboard warrior. Everybody's just such a badass. Everybody thinks they're Conor McGregor or some UFC dude behind the keyboard. Oh, man, I know. What the fuck ever. Shut up, man. Get out of your mom's basement.
Get out of your mom's basement. Damn right. Get out of your mom's basement. Oh, man.
I seriously, like, I have become a grumpy old man. Back in my day.
The older I get,
the
worse I get too, man. The older I get, the worse that I am about it. I'm just like, I watch all these people, they coddle their children now, and they, you know, they give them whatever they want when they want it.
Can't do it.
You know, because you're not gonna be the parent anymore. You're gonna be the kid.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, the thing about it is like, go ahead and look at the millennials. There's love and logic, and you know, I hate to say it, man. We've been beating each other, spanking each other, correcting each other in that situation for years.
Thousands.
It worked.
Thousands.
Now we have a bunch of. Now we got a bunch of just a tremendous amount of spoiled, entitled, I need a trophy no matter what crybabies. And I feel for them. It's like they need an awakening. You know, it's like this.
You know what that would be? 2 years mandatory service in the military.
That would do good, man.
That would straighten a whole bunch of bullshit out, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like seriously, like I love people. Do not get me wrong. I mean, I'm calling it like I see it. And I love people. I genuinely do. But you know, just to the stupidity. You know, it's just like this is not how life works. We don't even live like humans don't even live within our eco environment. We just consume. We don't replenish. Most of us don't. Some of the hippies do. Let's get it straight. They do.
Yeah.
You know, they'll chop a tree, plant a tree, which is good. You know, do that. You know, but most people are just consumers. It's like, what are you doing besides playing Xbox and tapping in your social media? Like, it's just, I don't know. like I said, I have already gave up on trying to understand it. I know nothing.
Like, every time I think, I kind of ban myself from video games at times. I'll completely ban myself from them. Because video games are designed the way they are now in order to engage people and keep you permanently engaged. Like, it's not like whenever, like years past, it was like you beat a game, it's over. And now, like, you play it like a first-person shooter. You're playing at, like, you know, you get, it kills like 2 hours of your day if you wind up playing. You know what I mean? You could do something productive. You could do something that would help your career. And I know this because I'm, like, really addicted to video games. You know what I mean? Like, if I play them, I play the fuck out of them. You know, any kind of strategy game.
I'm in the middle of a game right now. You're right. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, of course you are.
I got Red Dead Redemption 2, and I've been doing is singing Bon Jovi, Wanted.
And playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I'm wanted. I'm a cowboy. I do all day. It's my Sunday. I did my job this weekend.
Damn right. Damn right.
It's Sunday. I got to work tomorrow. I'm free. It's Sunday. Day of rest. Right. Well, I'm a cowboy on my day of rest. And the thing about it is, this new game is so realistic, man. It's making me want to do it. I'm just like, is this even a game?
Is it that good? I haven't gotten it yet. Like, but I was a big fan of I was a big fan of the first one, man. I was a big Red Dead Revolver before that, if anyone remembers.
Oh, Red Dead Revolver on PS2 was
yes,
it was. It was awesome. I don't know, man. I spent a lot of my time just riding horses, and I told myself that I was just going to be the evilest son of a bitch that I could be, and I got to the point to be evil, and I can't do it.
You got to the borderline, and you're like, man, That's not actually who
No,
I
I'll
am.
help him change his wheel. I won't rob him. Come on, buddy. Let me help you. Never can be the dude. I'm serious. Like, I can never play the bad guy in the game. Like, again, Grand Theft Auto, any of that. I never am that dude that goes and robs.
Raw rogue.
I can't do it. I don't know why. I just can't. I'm like, oh, man, that's wrong.
Fucking Elder Scrolls. That game fucking killed so much of my fucking time at one point. God damn it.
But like you said, it's like today's my day to play it. But tomorrow I'm going back to everyday life. And, you know, it's like I got kids and you know, and I watch my kids, they're all addicted to damn Fortnite. And I'm just like, that's the dumbest game alive. I'm like, I don't get it.
What was it? What was the fucking game? There's another game that was a PC game only. It's basically Fortnite, and it came out years before Fortnite. It's like PUMB or something like that. Like,
I'd have to ask my son Jimmy about that one. I would know. He would know.
Yeah, he would know. But Fortnite was actually created in the same studio on a different level of the same video game studio. They like ripped themselves off to make. A different development team actually ripped off the. You know, I've been hearing internet stories about it for a while.
That's how that works. Hey, man, welcome to the world. If you don't put it out, somebody else is going to.
They will. The Edison over Tesla mentality.
Oh yeah.
You know.
It's so funny that we've just gotten off on like 15 different subjects.
I know.
That's why we're ADHD, dude.
That's right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just so bored in my life. I'm like, let's talk about something else.
Well, dude, like, that's what we do on this podcast. Like, that's why it's called ADHD. It's because we'll transform any conversation, make it go, you know, anywhere it could possibly go. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be about your music career or anything like that. You know, we've found a lot of interesting subjects so far. You know what I mean? We've had fun. You know, I like to laugh.
That's the point, man. It's like, I just thought about that. Like, hold on. We were supposed to be talking about AKC. Maybe I don't give a shit about talking.
We
can talk about AKC all you want.
That stuff's just like a starting point. Yeah, you can say whatever.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing, man. It's like, I honestly, like, I'm glad I'm taking the rest of the year off. I'm going under. I'm so burnt out. Like, yeah, people don't really get it. Like, with me, it's like, I've done this for so long. There's, you know, I need time away.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't. It's just going to get stale to me if I do. And so that, like, I took a job. I'm just working. Normality is exciting to me. Living a normal life is exciting, and it's weird that sounds to people. I enjoy actually not being Waylon, if that means anything.
Right. No, that means a lot.
It does.
That means a lot.
I enjoy, like, living life like everybody else.
You know, a lot of people, you know what I mean? I didn't reach the heights that you did in music. Or in the same way, you know what I mean? I took the engineering route, but when you get close to some of the things that you thought you wanted, maybe it turns out you didn't exactly know how it would actually be, if that makes any kind of sense. Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Your dream becomes your damn nightmare.
It does, yeah. I've got some stories myself about, you know, just getting screwed. You know what I mean? And
getting screwed ain't the first one, man.
You
have this yourself. None of it ever comes together. It never does.
Yeah.
It's like something's always. There's always something better. There's always something greater, and there's always somebody with their hand out that's taking what you should have made.
Right.
And I found it easy to do it myself now. Like, I've written 2 singles on my own, and off those 2 singles, I've made more money doing that than I ever have with Mushroomhead ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like, off the songs themselves. I've made more money, Angel and I Wish, than I have off of Save Your Sorrow, Beautiful Stories, and The Righteous and Thunder that combined.
Wow. Did you guys like you guys had a lot of people in that band too, you know, and that's kind of.
But the thing about it is, it don't make any damn sense. Why?
Right. Half of it could have been done with backtrack.
The funny part is, it's like, okay, Wild Extras. Okay, Dr. McGilly's Cherry. What is this? Say hello, Morgan. I'm on a podcast right now. drummer, Morgan.
What's up, man? Welcome to ADHD.
What's going on, Morgan? What's going on, dude?
Not much. Getting ready to go to clutch 7 bucks. First drinking now, you know.
Badass.
Nice.
Badass.
Is that pretty good, right? Fuck yeah. Dude, it's cheap too. It's like $20.
That's a good deal. That's a good fucking deal. Steal for a show.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cheap, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. You have a good night. I'll give you the phone back.
Right on, Morgan.
All right, Morgan. Thanks for saying hi.
Have fun tonight. Be safe.
I'll see you in a little bit. That's our drummer, Morgan.
Badass, man.
Yeah.
Badass.
Hell yeah.
He's the guy. I'm the guy that still drinks. Yeah, he hands me this bottle with cherry stuff. That short stuff. Y'all gonna be puking tonight. Let me tell you, that's some sweet ass. That tastes like.
I can't handle anything that's that sweet. I don't like.
Oh my gosh.
My cutoff is
It's
like.
better when it's cold. It seriously tastes like Kool-Aid. Like Morgan always does. He doesn't drink anything hard, but he always drinks something flavorful. And I'll take a sip of it, and I'm like, man, the headache that would come with the drunk on this.
Oh,
like,
man.
that's the thing. It's like, I'm sober and stuff, but I'd be like, I don't know. I think I partied enough for all of us.
Damn.
So, like, I'm just, and, I mean, all of us, the whole thing. At least for everybody in the state to have one good night.
Yeah.
You know, I've done enough. You know, it's like I never really had a real bad drinking problem or anything, but I just don't do it because I don't like it where it puts me. You know, it's like I get I open up some old demons, but Morgan always has something. He's like, taste this, Waylon.
Man, back in the day, I used to go really fucking hard, and dude, I mean, like drugs, the whole, you know what I mean. You get caught up in situations.
Dude. I was 25
when
I joined Mushroomhead.
Jesus.
I was 26. Going on 26 on my book. Dude, I was a 26-year-old young man thrown into a head-on position. Dude, I had my fun. But now I'm 40, and it's like, I don't care, but, you know.
You're an adult.
And a lot of people think that was me, and it's like, no, it's just like, it was the situation I was in. I had, you know, it's like, fuck, man, you hear it all the time. It's like, who was it? Hicks. Bill Hicks said it best. You know, it's like, these are do drugs. That's what they do. It is, you know, it's like, dude, if you don't believe that, burn your album. You know, they get creative.
Yeah.
And we all did it. But, you know, it's the thing about it is, if you want your life, you just got to realize it's not something, you know, talk to my neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah, but sit there and, you know, you realize you ain't busted, man. It's like hangovers and the lost memories and lost money. And it's just like, screw it. Yeah, I'm done. And, you know, it's like,
screw it.
Shit.
Screw it.
But, yeah. But here's the truth of it is, man, I remember 2007, 8, or 9 because of 10 or 5. I was writing that a little bit, and I don't remember shit. Because, I mean, that band was, I mean, that was off the rails hard, you know, doing everything.
Yeah.
But when you sober up from it all, you just kind of get to that point you don't, like with me, it disgusts me now. Like, I don't want to be offered anything that just turns me off. I'm like, just get away from me. Get away from that bullshit. I want nothing to do with it.
You ever seen Unforgiven? The movie Unforgiven?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember the part where, like, it's Clint Eastwood and he's talking to Morgan Freeman and he goes, they're talking about an old friend of theirs and they're like, whatever happened to him? And he's like, you got drunk and you killed him. And, like, he didn't even realize he'd killed the guy. You know what I mean? Like got drunk and you killed him. You killed him, Will.
That's how life is. And you just, you know, you don't want to live like that.
No,
you know, you don't remember doing something that terrible. I mean, and people tell me about stuff, and I don't remember any of it. And I'm like, oh, damn, I did that.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed. And, like, for me, it's like, yeah, I did a lot of bad shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know, but I went up on it. You know, it's like, if you want to think that's me now, it's not. You know, it's like, yeah, man, I was mentally individual. And you know, sobriety will change you. Like, being sober, for me, like, my whole outlook on life is different. I don't look at people the same. I don't look at family the same. I look at everything different. What's up, Jude? What? Well, quit getting dizzy and you'll be fine. My stepson's like, oh, what are you doing? Getting dizzy. I'm like, what? What is that? But, it's like with me, it's like I said, it's like I'm running OKC. I enjoy my life.
Right.
I had some health issues because of all the things I had done to myself. I had to, I had to change everything. Everything had to change, and that's, and that's been good for me. People do change. Some people say that people can't change. People can change when they really want to, and that's the key. You'll change. You'll change or you'll die. It's one of the two.
Yeah, you'll change or you'll die.
Mm-hmm.
My weirdest thing is I got sober when I was a kid. There's actually a few episodes on the podcast about it. But I actually ended up joining a cult. No shit.
What?
Not kidding you, dude. That's not a joke.
How fucked up were you?
Okay, I really wasn't that fucked up, but it was like yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's a fucked up situation. So this dude started all these recovery groups throughout the country, like in Atlanta, Georgia, Colorado, St. Louis, Missouri, Phoenix, Arizona, and they would indoctrinate people whether or not they were really actual drug addicts or not, and convince their parents to pay a shit ton of money for treatment. No joke. Real deal.
Wow.
Yeah, no shit.
That's preying on people out there. I never understood the cult mentality.
Right.
I can understand wanting to be a part of something greater than yourself, but people gotta remember there's some crazy motherfuckers out there.
There is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you're like 14, 15 years old, you're pretty manipulative or manipulatable, you know what I mean?
Dude. When you're 14, 15, the impressions you're impressionable, and you want to be accepted into something. That's how that works.
Absolutely. But yeah, back to are you a member? Are you in a 12-step program for sobriety?
No.
Just
no.
Clear cut it.
Clean cut, mind over matter. I don't mind, and it don't matter. I'm stronger than this.
That's the way to be.
And the thing about it is, my dad told me, he goes, you can do all that bullshit all you want, but you're the one that's got to wake up with yourself. And some people need it, yes. Me, on the other hand, all I needed was to, take my father's advice. It's when you want to quit, you will quit. You will change. And you put your faith in something greater.
Absolutely.
And mine was, mine was my spirituality and AKC. I put my mind to that.
Right.
And now I don't, now to me, it's not even, it's not even in my fourth, I don't get the cravings. I don't get any of it because I don't want it. And when you don't want something so bad, it becomes, it's like when you don't like a certain type of food.
Yeah.
You ain't doing it.
Right.
And I ain't trying it, and I don't like it. It's left such a bad taste in my mouth that, and I'm proud of it. I don't care. I'll sit there, if they could do whatever they want to from me, and I'm going to be like, y'all dumb.
Right.
I wouldn't be sitting there like an addict or something or a junkie and just be craving. It doesn't affect me like that. Because I was able to remove myself from the situation. That's the first thing that anybody has to do in that situation, is remove yourself from the triggers and the causes and the accessibility. And if you can't do that, that's the start. And then just kind of shelter yourself and protect yourself from those people, and those types of people. So first of all, if you were that type of person, I'll figure it out within 10 seconds. You talking to you, I can figure it out. I just know the type. And then B, it's just I'll walk away. And I want to gain a couple years back on my life because I know I've lost a lot. And people can say and think and whatever they want about that statement, but to each their own. But the mind, like I said, once you accept you know nothing, you got to realize your mind is very powerful, but it's all in your will.
Right.
And if you have the will to do it, I've had all this, determination to get where I've gotten in my career. Why not just put that into my life as like to make myself better and healthy and not sedated?
Right. You want to live your life through yourself, not through the drugs, the alcohol, all the other masks that you can put over it.
Well, they always say it's all about the journey, not the destination. Well, the hell with that. What's the point if you're not going to make it to the destination by doing that?
Right.
I'm all about the journey, but there's no point of it if you're not going to make it to the destination. So, that's another good way to look at it. Like they always say, it's always about the journey, not the destination. Well, if you don't even make it there, what's the point of even trying? So,
right.
And losing friends and watching people die from that shit. And I'm thankful that it never was something. I never did heroin or any of that crap. That just gross. Needles and all that shit. I don't get that. I've seen a lot of people.
Scary.
I've seen a lot of people go down that road, man, and that ain't an eye opener for you. I don't know what it is. Because like I actually dislocated my wrist and knocked myself out on stage one time falling off.
Oh shit!
And I took an oxycodone one time, and I had a severe allergic reaction to it. Might be one of the best things that ever happened to me.
Oh wow!
To realize, just violently sick, and I wasn't trying to get high. I wasn't trying to do any of that. I was hurt. A dislocated wrist and the concussion. And, I'm in pain, and I was given one to take for pain, and never again. I'll take Tylenol. I might take an Adhd if I'm feeling a little bit promiscuous. But, like when it comes to pain pills, like my wife and I were discussing it last night about being in the hospital. She's allergic to morphine. And she goes, you always got to remember that. And I'm like, all right. And I said, well, you just tell them if they want to give me anything, don't. Give me an aspirin.
You probably both are. To be honest, you probably both are because codone is just a derivative of an opiate. There's a possibility that if you ever got injected with morphine, you would have a very adverse reaction.
Oh yeah, I don't want any of that crap. And I told her flat out. I said, "She goes, well, if you're really, really in a lot of pain," I said, "I'll have to deal with it. Just give me an aspirin. I'll deal with it." And that's me. If I go to the doctor and they try to prescribe me something, I just kind of rip it up in front of them. I rip it up in front of them. I'm like, don't. I was like, what is this? If this isn't an antibiotic, I don't want it. And most times I won't even take an antibiotic. I don't believe in that crap either. I believe in George Carlin, let the human body fight off what it's going to fight off.
That old bit where he talks about how he swam in the sewage water when he was a
sludge.
kid. Yeah, he swam in the sludge when he was a kid. Yeah.
That's the truth, man. You want your body to fight off things, man. I don't get a flu shot. I don't do any of that crap.
Never.
I ain't putting shit in my body.
Nope.
I've already put enough shit in my body, and from the looks of it, the shit they've been giving people the last fucking 10, 15 years is just as bad as street drug level. At least we know what street drugs do to you. We got clinical tests. We don't have no clinical tests on this new shit, so all that crap, I just don't believe in it. But that's just me, man. I'm the last one. I better be dying if I'm going to the doctor.
Oh yeah.
I ain't been poked and prodded on. I don't want to. If I've got cancer, oh well, I'm gonna die because I am not doing radiation or any kind of hormone therapy or any of that crap.
They tried to do that to me. I went to a doctor. I had a fucking dislocated shoulder that came back into place, and you know what I mean? I was severely hurt. Well, I was going there, and I didn't want painkillers exactly. How do I take care of this and make this heal up faster? And so they give me steroids, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But not that. What they tried to do is they tried to upsell me and try to get me to go in for testosterone testing and then get put on testosterone patches permanently. During that big boom of fucking testosterone they had 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh yeah, testosterone. Yeah. All that. that's just and they're just pushing drugs. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I'm not for it. But it's like I get a cold, I'll stick it through. I might not take some NyQuil because it'll just put me to sleep. But other than that, I don't. I don't want any of that crap. I just don't do it. What's the point, man? It's like because if you read most of it doesn't cure what's wrong with you. It just relieves symptoms.
And then gives you
Until
other symptoms.
Yeah, it relieves symptoms and gives you other ones. So it's like, and then I watch the commercials and they got that fast speaking voice at the end of it with fucking 500 million after effects. Your dick may fall off. What?
Whoa!
Like, I don't want nothing to do with that.
The cure for the have you ever paid attention to the one that has about the toenail fungus? May shut down your liver. May fucking give you a heart attack. May give you this. But you'll get white nails. Again.
Yeah, I think I'll deal with my yellow toenail.
Exactly. I don't want to die. Fuck.
How about this? How about this right here? Just go soak your foot in bleach. It'll kill everything. Like seriously, there's so many home remedies that work with natural stuff, and they got pills for it. And these pills will absolutely fuck you up.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And it's like it kills whatever the shit is, but it definitely kills whatever in you too. That's the point. It's like, it's going to attack the virus. Well, it's attacking everything, and the virus will be the first to die. So there you go.
The just like using chemotherapy for cancer cure, you're killing literally everything in your body. You're killing everything, not just the cancer.
Yeah, I've dealt with it twice.
Oh, have
I've
you?
dealt with that. My mom and dad both have died of cancer, and watched it twice. I'm good. Just let me go. I'm already bald. I don't. I've already lost my hair. I'll keep what I got. There's no way that I'm gonna put myself through that. I'll just let myself go.
I hear you.
I actually won't say this right here, but the new technology about pot, and I'm like I said, I'm not for drugs or anything, but it's natural, and they're showing that stuff they're doing out in Colorado with kids with epilepsy, with their seizures and cancers, and it's proven that this shit's working. And it's like, wow, that's kind of cool. But I remember one of the first times I ever seen pot being used as medical as my mom, and I was 13, but they'd bring her a joint, and so she would eat. And she would giggle for a minute, and then she would puke and eat. And but I remember that. And but I'm cool with that. That's a natural. But you kind of come on, it's called radiation for a reason. You look at it in Chernobyl. You don't really want anything to do with that.
Never.
Right.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! I'm gonna forget the name of.
No one gets out alive.
There actually is, to make medicine. There used to be a uranium isotope that allowed scientists to pinpoint things with drugs. I don't know exactly how it works, but we've actually run out of it on the planet. It's gone. We depleted all of it. It was a kind of uranium that was not used for nuclear weapons. It's actually a version of uranium that it can't be used. It can't be weaponized, if that makes sense. And we're kind of out of it. I don't want to get. I'm gonna get way off topic, but we have a way to remake this thing, and it would actually make us a super fucking positive version of fuel that would actually power plants. But the government doesn't want to make our nuclear power plants into these nuclear power plants because it won't make weaponized uranium.
Oh yeah, man. That's of course, man. Anything that they can do that would help, they're not going to. I mean, come on, man. It's like that stuff. Yeah, let's not talk politics, but
Yeah.
Basically.
We don't exactly want to do that. Get everybody's panties in a bundle. Jesus.
Oh hell no, man! I'm not telling you what I vote, what I think. No, thank you.
That's a Southern trait. That's a definite Southern trait too. Because I'm from Tennessee, and that's the way most Southerners believe, like, just keep it, don't tell anybody why you vote. You know what I mean? Keep it to yourself and fucking.
First of all, I am not a political analyst.
Of course.
Second of all,
of course,
do your own damn research. You don't need my opinion.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
You have Google, assholes.
That might be part of the problem we're going through right now with our whole political system in the first place, is that no one's willing to do their own research. They just take somebody else's word for it, and then no one gets any wiser in the first place.
That's the point, man.
Yeah.
That's how they want it. That's easy manipulation right there.
Right.
People, go read a book. Get off the net for a minute. Go read. And, here's even better. Pay attention. Actions speak louder than words.
Right. Right.
People need to go back to the primitive instincts and start paying attention. If you watch things, you'll see things unfolding. You'll know who's behind shit, and you'll figure it out. Until then, you're just going to be sheeple.
Sheeple. One of my
Sheeple.
favorite words in the entire non-English dictionary.
There's a treatment sheeple. Like, I watch everything, and, like, I people watch.
Yeah.
That's one of my private, best pastimes. I like to watch people. And, I mean, political figures, regular, everyday Joes. I'll sit at a mall.
Me
And
too.
Fuck. You can sit with Julie, and she'll be like, and I'll have something to say. I'll be like, look at this. Watch. And I'll call it, and I'm able to see it. But it's from where I've watched people. I know who's trying to steal. I know who's there, and I know when people are depressed, and I can just tell somebody's just trying to get away from a loved one. I'm just that dude. I can just look at you.
It's pretty awesome.
But you gotta understand that it's like I've been in front of so many crowds and so many things. I'm able to just watch. And you have to learn that being on the road. Like some people are singing the car, and I got this look on my face. Do not fuck with me. But I have that look on my face because that scares people off.
Of course.
I don't know. I don't know you, man. That's like I've got to have that look. I'm in the club. Yeah, I've got that more look. I mean, come say hello and all that. But if I'm walking down the street in the middle of the ghetto, yeah, I felt that he might not be right.
Right. Get that mean mug on your face and fucking. The funnier thing is, most of those people are like, if you're in a black ghetto, man, most of those people are afraid of white folks that are randomly walking around.
That's the thing. I don't care who you are, man. I do it. I do it in Mitchie neighborhoods. I do it in Little Hollywood, man. And people will make a way for me. And it's just that do not mess with me. But I had been robbed by Gov Boy on tour, and it wasn't fun. And after that, never again. Never, ever again did I put myself in that position where somebody can even approach me. And, it just matter. It does not matter. I'm out of my element. I'm out of my home. I've got a van or a bus to live in, and my whole life is sitting in my pocket right now.
Right.
First of all, I stopped doing that. My life doesn't sit in my pocket right now. I got just enough to go out and get what I'm going to go get. If it's a pack of cigarettes or a Whopper from Burger King, that's all that's going to be in my pocket. And I try to just have that loner look to myself, and I don't care who you are. Most people are scared of loners. They don't know because they look like an outsider, and that's how I try to have myself perceived. Because it's like I'm by myself. I don't know you. And, if I watch Nancy Grace, every one of you got a clinical problem and going to kill me.
There's a lot of psychos out there.
Hey, well, they're not all psychos. Everybody's just scared of each other. That's the biggest problem. And the thing about it is there are bad people out there, and they ruin it for the rest of us. And like I said, that's why I became a watcher. I just watch people. I know who's good and who's bad. I can just tell. I just look at you, but you're a con artist. You are just a piece of shit. And then I can find that one person who thinks a con artist are the best person in the damn world. Just because there's something, the gift of gab. And that's the fun part about life. Like I said, it's about the journey. But I just love analyzing. But I love talking about my life. I got to write lyrics about video games and analyze people.
Did you say write lyrics about video games?
No, never. They already wrote it. It's called the game. It's like you can be inspired by it, but it's like I don't think there should be any video game that could write a song that would be of any relevance. Seriously. It's like, okay, we're going to talk about zombies. We're going to talk about World War II. We're going to talk about some city that's underwater. It's like it's not going to. It's not going to really go that far. I think the lyrics should be sold in somewhere you've been, because if they're not, they're
It's
yeah, dude, it's fake. I mean, there's songs about stuff that has been based on movies and Tolkien and shit like that, and that's cool. But for me, there's some like real music and really, really good songs are about the human soul.
Yeah.
And something that they had personally went through that they can convey in the music, because that's where the passion comes through.
It has that realness to it.
I love. I'm a big lover of like all music. You know what I mean? Metal, rock music, fucking everything.
You don't like mumble rap?
Like what?
Mumble rap?
Mumble rap. Okay, maybe you got me there. I don't exactly like mumble rap. You fucking got me, bro. You fucking got me. Xanax. Xanax. You can't understand.
No, man. I'm going to join the mumble rap community. I'm going to get dumb cunt tattooed on my eyebrows.
Dude, I'll produce your beats, bro. Like I'll definitely I'll send you tracks. If you want to fucking start some kind of comedy thing, where like I'll send you tracks, you just fucking like just bullshit over them. You know what I mean? Just like dip bip 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 Xanax. Bip bip Oxycontin. Dip bip bip bip. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'll tell you dumb cut across my forehead, because they all tattoo their face and they write dumb words. I don't like. But I put tattooed dumb cunt on my eyebrows.
Dude, use just use some like color marker. You know what I mean? Like washable marker, and just be like, dude. You know what I mean? Like dress up as this whole character.
Dude, shopping at Walmart.
Hello, Xanax, hello,
They make up words not even words, man. I can't.
Dude, you're right, because like
Elmer Fudd.
Us and Jeff talked about it too, because that's some of these guys, they get so fucking blown up, and it's like how fucking high is your fan base?
Oh, super high.
I mean, you gotta be fucking just. Oh my god.
I can't do it.
I've never been that high. I've been fucking bird pussy high. I can't get that high.
I'll just say this. Nobody needs to ever be that high.
I think you're right, man. Fucking.
It's retarded. And I'll say that again. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody, but it's retarded.
It is, dude. It's mentally deficient. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Well, it shows. Okay, hey, you got rhythm, but you have nothing to say. So have somebody help you. Then you got the rhythm. Find somebody that's got something to say. Put that together. Here's how it works.
It is how it
works.
Have
a song.
Get you a producer. Get somebody to work with
you. Find you a lyricist, man. Throw him.
Yeah.
What we used to call your mumble rap, we called it scratch. We called it a scat track. Yeah, it don't bring me anything.
I love that.
It is.
I love that, a scat track.
Mm-hmm. It's a scat track, dude. And then I write lyrics on top of it in that rhythm.
Yeah. That's what that. Jesus, man. That's
But speaking of which,
yes,
there was my call, and I'm getting ready to go to a concert. I'm gonna get out and go do something. I'm gonna go watch some real music.
All right, brother. All right,
man.
Well,
hey, thanks for coming on, dude. It was good talking to you.
Well, I know we got off track, and if anybody was wanting to learn anything, I'm sorry you didn't.
It's dude. I think it was fun as shit. You know what I mean? I think people will see you as a human being, and they'll really appreciate that. To be honest.
Well, I hope so. Or they'll be like, damn, he's dumb as hell. He talks about the flat earth.
Oh, hell no. Okay, brother. Hey, man, take care of yourself, all right?
Thank you, brother.
Chat soon. Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.